This conference will now be recorded.
So today again we will be discussing about the functions. Today we'll discuss about VLOOKUP function. So VLOOKUP is vertical lookup. The lookup function in Excel, it is used to search for a value in the first column of a range or table and returns a value in the same row from another column. Okay, so the syntax is VLOOKUP, lookup value, table array, column index number. Okay, so this is the syntax. So lookup value, the value which you are searching in your table. So table array is your database. Column, in your table you have fields. Okay, which column value you wanted to display. And range lookup, whether you want the exact match or appropriate match, that you can check it out. So let's see with an example. I have a database. It is having sales ID, salesman, product, city, sales. This is my database. It is having around 11 records. So I want to display the record separately in a new location. So if I know my employee ID, I can, if I know his employee ID, but I don't know what is his name or the product or the city or sales. So if I want to check it out, so what I can do, I can search that with the help of VLOOKUP function. Always formula should commence with an equal sign. VLOOKUP, that is your vertical lookup. So it looks for a value in the leftmost column of your table and returns a value in the same row. Okay, from your table. So I'll go for VLOOKUP. Lookup value is, I'm searching, the value is present in H column, third row. Okay, I'm looking for 1010. I want to know his name. Okay, this is my lookup value. My table array, my data is present from A column, first row, to E column, 11th row. Now which column details you wanted to extract? Okay, I wanted to know his name. So salesman ID is 1, first column, salesman is second column, product is third column, city is fourth column, sales value is fifth column. Okay, so I wanted to know the salesman value, and that is salesperson name. So I'll go for the second column. I'll type 2, put a comma, that is your column index number. Next, I want to know the exact match. Okay, select exact match. Exact matches, it is false. Approximate match means it is true. So close the bracket, enter. Okay, now you have got this, his name. Okay, His name is Imran. So similarly, if I want to check for the product, again equals lookup value is I want to know the product of this salesman ID 1010. My table array, it is commencing from A column first row to E column 11th row. This time I want to know the product name. So salesman ID is first column, salesman is second column, product is my third column. So this is my table. Column index number is I'm looking for the product which is in the third column. So I want to get the exact match. Go for exact match. Then close the bracket, enter. Okay. Again, similarly, if I want to check for the city, always formula should commence with an equal sign. We lookup values. I'm searching for 1010. Table array, it is commencing from A column first row to E column 11th row. That is my entire database. So now I want to know the city. Okay. So city is present in D column. So I want to know the fourth column detail. This is first column, salesman ID. Salesman is second column, product is third column, city is fourth column. So type 4. I'm looking for the exact match. Select exact match. Close the bracket, enter. Similarly, if I want to know the sales value, equals lookup value is the value which is present in H column third row. Your table array starts from A column first row to E column 11th row. Column indexes, salesman ID is first column, salesman is second column, product is third column, city is fourth column, sales is fifth column. So I want to know the sales value. Fifth column, go for exact match. Then close the bracket, enter. Any doubts you have? Any doubts? Is it clear for everyone? Okay. I know my salesman ID, but I don't know his name, or I don't know the city, from which city he belongs to, and I don't know his sales value. If I want to check it out, so I'm just copying this same fields in this place. I want to check for 1008. Okay, I know his employee ID, but I don't know his name, product, city, sales. If I want to know the name of that person, equals lookup value is this number, table array, it is commencing from A column first row to E column 11th row. I want to know salesman name. So sales ID is first column, salesman name is second column. I want to know the exact match. Select exact match. Then close the bracket. Enter. You got his name. Similarly, if I want to know the product, equals lookup value is this employee ID. My table array, my database commences from A column first row to E column 11th row. Now I want to know the product. Okay, product of 1008 ID. So this is present in third column. So this is sales ID is first column, sales man is second column, product is third column. Type 3, then go for exact match, close the bracket, enter. Okay. Any doubts? Similarly, you can try for sale, city and sales. Any doubts you have? Yes, come again. Someone has a doubt. No doubts. So we lookup is vertical lookup in your database. You are checking for you if you have your employee ID. I don't know his name, or I don't know the city which he belongs to, or I don't know the sales value. If I want to check for it, then you can go for this vertical lookup function. You are searching for the value from your database. Is that clear? Is it clear? Okay. So similarly, see if I drag it, what happens? It is showing you third column. Here it is showing you the again third column only. The value is not proper. I should keep changing. So here I want to know the fourth column details. It is not showing you the proper output. 108. Suppose if I change here to 1003. Okay, it is showing you. In case it will show you not applicable in some circumstances. Now similarly what I'll do, I'll type sales. I'll just copy this field. If you want to display it column wise, go for this transpose. Okay, I can check it out in this case. Employee IDs 1005. I want to know the salesman name equals VLOOKUP. Lookup value is 1005. Table array, it is commencing from A column, first row to E column, 11th row. I want to know the second column detail, that is salesman. So I'll type 2. I want to know the exact match. Approximate match I will tell you later with another example. Okay, enter. Got it? Any doubts you have? Any doubts? Please respond, guys. Any doubts? Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay. See, when I drag it will show you not applicable here. It will show you error message here, not applicable. Because I should keep changing. It is showing you second column only here. But product is in third column. what I should do, I should go to that cell again. I should change this to third column. I want to know product is in third column. Okay, and when I drag it, you can see here your database range, it is not selecting from A1, it has selected from A2 cell to uh, E12, wherein there is a blank row. When I drag it, it is happening in this way. That is why you are getting error message. It is not showing the proper output and it is selecting the range from some other cell. So how to make it constant? Okay, this part is clear for everyone. Are you people clear with this concept? Okay. So if you don't want to get an error in this way, okay, when I drag it and I need not change every time. See, my cell reference is changing. Okay, again I should make it as fourth column. But again it is showing error because the database has changed. If I just double click, it will show you the formula. My database has shifted. It has not selected the row. So I don't want this to be changed. My database should not change. It has to be from A1 cell to E11. It is keep changing there. I want to know the third column detail. A1 to E11. We want to know the third column details. 1, 2, 3, and get select to match. No. So I can make use of the match function here. So what I'll do, I'll select this field once again. Here I'll type the number 1007 equals V lookup. Lookup value is 1007. Okay. My table array. I wanted to know the salesman. I'll select the salesman field I'm selecting. Then I'll select this column index. Column index, it is starting from A1 to E1. Then I wanted to know, instead of typing each and every time, salesman is second column, product is third column, city is fourth column, sales is fifth column. So I can use this. I can use a combination of VLOOKUP and match function. So what I'll do, I'll go for equals VLOOKUP. Lookup value is 1007. This I'll make it as constant by pressing function key F4. F4, function key F4. Then my table, it is commencing from A column, first row to E column, 11th row. Then I'm using match function. Match function, lookup value is, I want to know the salesman. Lookup array is My field name. It is starting from A1 to E1. I want to go for exact match. Then close the bracket. Two brackets. One is for match function, one is for lookup function. Now see, it will show you the name. I need not. Okay. So here, what you're doing is column, which detail you wanted to know. If I want to know the product, you should mention third column, first, second, third. If I want to know the city, I should mention first, second, third, fourth column. Okay. If I want to know the sales, I should change the column here to first, second, third, fourth, fifth column. Okay. Instead of that, each and every time I should keep mentioning the column number. Okay. What I can do, I can use combination of lookup function, VLOOKUP, as well as match function. If I type the formula in one cell, I need not again I need not type for each and every column. If I drag it, formula will be copied to rest of the cells. So what you are doing is, if I want to know the details of employee ID 1003. So I'll go for this salesman column equals VLOOKUP. Lookup value is, I want to know the sales ID, that is 1003. Make it constant. Okay. So function 4. Okay. It should not change. Okay. Then my table, my database is present from A column first row to E column 11th row. This also should not change when I drag formula to other cells. For this, again, here also you are making it as constant by pressing function key F4. This becomes absolute addressing. Formula should be, means database should not be changed. Okay. So you make it as constant by pressing function key F4. Now, again put a comma, column index number. I want to know the details of salesman. So click on this column name, that is I column 10th row. Okay. Put a comma. Sorry, I should use combination of this function. After this, instead of mentioning the column index number, I am using match function. Match function, lookup value is the salesman. Okay. And my lookup array is from the database, the first row which contains heading. This you need to select it. Only the heading. Okay. That one should be constant. Again, press function key F4. Then you go for exact match. One bracket is for match function, one bracket is for lookup function. Now you have the salesman. I need not calculate for each and every, I need not type the formula for each and every hand. If I drag it, formula is copied to the cells, and automatically based on this ID, what is the problem sales, it's going to display. In case if I change the value here, automatically the details are changed. Any doubts? Have you understood? Only in case of VLOOKUP function, when I try to drag it, okay, it will show you not applicable. If you want that formula every time not to be changed, I can use combination of lookup function and match function. And when I drag it, formula is copied. Any doubts you have? You want me to repeat again? Okay. See, in the VLOOKUP function, I want to know the details of 1006. So what you will do without using match function, how you are checking it out. I know his type the formula each and every time, and I should change the column number for which column you want to get the details. So equals lookup value is the salesman ID. It is present in H column, 13th row. Then my table array, it is commencing from A column, first row to E column, 11th row. Put a comma. I want to know salesman. So now if I try to drag it, okay, if I try to drag it, 106, it is showing the product name and city, and it is showing you the sales value. But if I go there and check out, see, my column is not proper. See, it has selected the database from B column, first row to F column, 11th row. In case if I change the salesman ID, whatever details, name, product, city, sales, it will not be proper. It will be incorrect. It is changing each and every time. Are you able to understand this concept? You have any doubt now? You have understood? Okay. So for the next column, again, what I should do? For the exact match, then close the bracket. For each and every cell, I should keep typing this. Okay, I should keep changing. See, now it is third column details. Next time again I should mention fourth column detail. Again next time fifth column. If not, the data is incorrect. If I change the number here, 108. See, city is incorrect. Sales value is incorrect. Okay, because the column, if I double click here, it will show you the formula. See, it has not taken the database from A column first row. It has taken the database from C column G 11th row, which I have not made any changes. Okay. If you want to make it constant, if you don't want your data to be moved, okay, then you can use combination of this VLOOKUP and match function. So now what I'm doing is See, I have employee ID, that is salesman ID 1010. I want to know the salesman. If I know this, later on if I copy the formula, I need not type the formula each and every time. Equals vertical lookup. I'm checking vertically. Lookup value is the sales ID. I'll make it constant. It should not change by pressing function key F4. So my table array, it is starting from A column first row to E column 11th row. Now instead of going for column index number, I'm using match function here. Match function lookup value is, I want to know the salesman name. If I want to know the salesman name, I'm going for this field. I'm selecting the field name, that is field name. You are selecting the field name, you make it as field name, put a comma. Lookup array is, you should select the field name A1 to E1. Make this constant. Control F4. Okay. Then I want to go for exact match. Go for this exact match. Close the bracket. Enter. Two brackets has to be closed. Now if I drag it, this database, I should have made it lookup value as well as database should be constant. Then using fill and drag it, see here it has come the same thing. If I change the number, automatically it will be changed. So it will change. Same formula I've copied here. Same formula I've typed here. See, lookup value, that is your salesman ID. You're making it constant. Then your database, it is starting from A1 to E11. That also you have made it constant. Match, you're going for the sales ID, that is I10 column, and then You are fixing this field, that is A1 to E1. So if I drag it, formula is copied. We'll just try once again. We lookup value, make it constant. Table array, again make it constant, it should not change. Then you are using match function. Lookup value is, you are clicking on the field name, that is B14, that is salesman. And my lookup array is the field name. For field name, you are giving the column index number, right? Sales ID is 1, sales man is 2, product is 3, city is 4, sales is 5. Instead of giving that column index number, you are making this first column, which has your heading, as constant by pressing function key F4. Then I want to go for exact match. Go for exact match. One bracket is for match function, one is for lookup function. See, same formula only I typed there. It was not coming. Now it has come. If I change the salesman ID, automatically the changes will be taken place. See, it is showing you the correct details. Any doubts you have in this lookup and match function? Okay. H lookup also same thing. You have the data here, column wise. I'll just copy this. Okay, while pasting it, transpose. So transpose your data. Column data should be displayed. Lookup value is 1006. Table array, it is starting from A column first row to K column fifth row. So which row details you wanted to know? I want to know the salesman. That is in the second row. Type 2, go for exact match. Okay. I should keep typing the formula for each and every cell. And I should keep changing the row index number. Again equals H lookup. V lookup is vertical lookup. H lookup is your horizontal lookup. Lookup, same syntax. Lookup value, table array, row index number, and range lookup. So lookup value is 1006. My table array, it starts from A column first row to K column fifth row. And table array, row index, which row you wanted to know? I want to know the product. So product is present in, this is first row, second row, third row, this is fourth and fifth row. So I want to know the product, type 3. Then go for exact match. Then close the bracket. Again, you should calculate even for city. Equals, city. City is present in which row? This is salesman ID is first row, salesman is second row, product is third row, city is fourth row. Match. Close the bracket. So like this, I should keep typing. If I copy the formula, it's not going to display the proper value. That is why you can use combination of lookup as well as match function. Again equals h lookup. Lookup value is 1006. Table array. My database commences from A column first row to K column fifth row. I want to know the sales value. Sales is in which column, which row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So fifth row. I want to know the fifth row details. That is the sales value. Go for exact match. Close the bracket. Enter. So any doubts in this H lookup? Any doubts you have? Okay. So I can use combination of even match function using this. So again, I'll go for this. I'll just copy this fields again here. I'll type the number I wanted to know the details of 1006 equals h lookup. Lookup value is 1006. You can make it constant. My table array, it is commencing from A column first row to K column fifth row. This also you make it as constant by pressing function key F4. Again, now instead of row index number, I am using match function. I need not type a row number every time. Row index number I need to keep typing for each and every row when I want to get the details. So what I'll do, I'll use match function. Lookup value is 1006 and my lookup array, it is this ID, that is A column first row to A column fifth row. This you make as constant by pressing function key F4. Then I want to go for exact match. Close the bracket, one bracket for match, one bracket for lookup function. So we had made one mistake, that is in the match function D10. D10, that is field name I should have selected. I had selected the value, that is E9. That is why it was showing you error. Now using fill hand, if you drag it, formula is copied to rest of the cells. So I'll just repeat once again. Equals equals H lookup value is 1006. My table array is, you make it constant, it should not change. Function key F4. My table array is from A column first row to K column fifth row. Again constant by pressing function key F4, comma, match function. Lookup value is, you should mention the field name because column index and row index number you were changing, right? You want to know the first row, second row, third row details. So you are making this salesman as your lookup value. Make this is my lookup value. Lookup array is A1 to A5, which is having the column names. Okay, make this constant. Then I want to go for exact match. Select exact match, close the bracket for match function and lookup function. Now you have got the name. I need not calculate for each and every cell, or I need not change the row number for each and every cell. Drag it, automatically the details are displayed of 1006. 1006 is Prabhu, lipstick, Kolkata, 65. Suppose if I change the number, automatically the changes will change. Okay. Any doubts? No doubts?
Allora, cosa vuol dire persona?
Now how to use this approximate match. Now how do I use approximate match using lookup function? So if my sales value is between 0, if it is 0 then it is poor. If it is 35 then it is average. If it is 60, good. If it is 80, it is best. So I want to check the performance. So equals we lookup value is the sales value, table array, you are selecting I column to j column, make it constant by pressing function key F4. I want to know the performance. Performance is present in second column. Target is present in first column. Performance is in second column. So I'll go for 2. I'll go for approximate match. Select approximate match. Now it is showing if the value is in that range. If it is 0, then it will show you poor. If it is 35, it will show you average. If it is 60, then it is going to show you good. If it is 80 or above 80, it will show you best. If I change the value, again automatically the performance will change. Okay. So similarly, if I want to know the area code, so what I should do, equals we lookup value is I want to know the area code. Okay. So I'll go for the zone. So I'll select this zone, comma, my table array starts from I column 10th row to j column 13th row. Make this constant. Then I want to know the area code. Zone is present in match function. So I'm going for the second column. Select approximate match. Close the bracket, enter. So now if you drag it, you'll get the area code. So for Bangalore, this is the area code. For Delhi, this is the area code. See, it is showing the same thing. For Kolkata, it is showing you here. Suppose if I change the zone here to Bangalore again, automatically it is changing in the area code. Any doubts you have in this approximate match function using VLOOKUP? Okay. So I have multiple tables. So how to work on this multiple tables? Using lookup function, that is vertical lookup function. See, in the first table I have bill number, product and quantity. Bill number commences from 101001 to 1010. In the second table, bill number is starting from 1011 to 1020. In the third table, I have bill number starting from 1021 to 1030. Okay. How do you check this? So I want to know the product equals lookup value is 1011. So make it constant. Okay. So table array, you have multiple tables. So I'm using if function here. If, open the bracket, logical test, that is if my lookup value, if it is less than equal to 1010. Okay. Then my table is commencing from A column first row to C column 11th row. Okay. This you are making it as constant by pressing function key F4. Again put a comma. Again open one more if statement. If my bill number is less than equal to 1020. So my second table, it commences from E column first row to G column 11th row. So make this constant. Again comma, if, open the bracket, if the logical test, that is your bill number, if it is less than equal to the third table, that is I column first row to K column 11th row. Again make this constant. Then close the bracket. You have used 3 if statements. Then put a comma. You can use match function so that I need not mention column index for each and every. One is for product, one is for quantity. So product is my second column, quantity is my third column. So I can make use of this match function. Lookup array, lookup value is the bill number. Select the bill number. That is the heading. Okay. And lookup array is you're selecting this A column first row to C column first row. close the bracket. One is for match, one is for lookup. Go for exact match. Here I'm not given the value less than equal to 1030. Then the database commences from there. Enter. Did I give? I should have given I14. 14 is my bill number. Okay, today we'll just wind up with the session. So next class, the same thing, I'll just repeat it. Okay, for multiple tables, how to work it out. And then I'll start up with other topic. Okay, I'll wind up the session. Thank you.